Welcome back to Jamming Games. I am Steven. He is Wyatt. We're watching Ed play. This is Zoo. It's Tribal Flames Zoo. Suicide Zoo. Yeah, Ed went pretty deep on this deck list. And then on the right, it's everybody's favorite player, Wyatt Harris, playing Storm, which you thought would be good in this tournament?
I didn't want to build a real deck, and it was like together because it's always together.
Sure.
Just no deck runs Storm cards.
Yeah. And also, so is the control meta that showed up for this tournament a good matchup for you, or is it bad?
It's fine. It's like all the way fine. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
It is precisely all right.
Yeah.
All right. So Ed has got a NACATL start, which is, I think that's as good as it gets.
Pretty much. And then he bolts and passes.
Bolt pass.
We're a little slow with the life pad this game. So,
are you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you are used to this, so you have an excuse. All right, so Baral's pretty good. It dies to just anything at all.
Path.
Yeah.
Path really kills it, actually.
Yeah, Path all the way kills it. You can't do anything to get it back.
I do land out of it, though.
You do. I think that's,
This is the reason Path is fair.
I don't super like this matchup for Ed, unless he has Eidolons just ready to go.
I think he does cast an Eidolon one of these games.
I think it's good against you. Here comes a Tribal Flames for the full 5.
Yeah, right?
My goodness. So, Tribal Flames is kind of a crazy card. 5 damage out of 1 card is a rate you don't get anywhere else.
Not really, huh?
I admire Ed for playing it. Well, that's why Boros Charm was good, because it was it's always 4 damage for 1 card, which is just like really good value.
Force of Will tokens for my Storm.
Oh my god.
They're so shiny.
You're going off?
Yeah.
You have nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at your shame. So there's a Storm counter, a red mana, and a blue counter. And these are all from Force of Will, the game.
Yeah.
You were one of 7 people in the world who plays that game.
I didn't go off. I just did.
That was just one of the...
Little kills creature pass.
You did all of that for the equivalent of a lightning bolt.
I know, right?
That is a bad... Okay, Bloodbraid Elf into... That kills you exactly! Right? What a lucky flip. When Ed was building this deck, he called the store and we discovered we had 0 Curd Apes. We had 1 Curd Ape from 8th edition. Wyatt would correct me.
White border
Curd Ape.
I don't think it's from 8th edition. I think it's from like a dual deck.
I don't know, dude. We are an entire Magic the Gathering store and we did not have Curd Apes. I have no idea how we did. They had a Masters printing.
I stole them.
Did you steal them? I typically accuse Wyatt of theft whenever anything can't be found around the store. It's one of those things, you know.
Goblin Guide.
Goblin Guide's a real good card.
There's a Gifts on top.
Flashing a 4-drop. That's reliably
gonna be cast. I drew it immediately. I was excited to draw
it. I was like, oh, 4-drop. No one wants that, and just you picked it up right away.
I didn't even scry. I was like, I don't want this card.
I'll take that one, please. Baral is not bad here.
If it doesn't die, I think it dies.
It always does.
Yeah, right. Maybe it doesn't. I don't remember. Oh, there's a Baral on top. Okay,
nice. You get the information.
Yeah.
That you have another Baral. I guess you don't want to throw that one away just to block. Because you do get to gifts here. From what I understand, if you gifts with a Baral in play, you win the game. Yes. Then you have like 1 mana. If you can probably win.
Depends on the piles, but yeah. It depends on what you have. It's like it depends, but usually if you gifts with 1 mana up, you can win. That's
crazy.
He's a Metamorphose, which is just the best card in the world.
Metamorphose is the best spell in Magic. In some instances. Do you ever play Metamorphose with
I also get to an Electromancer. God.
Whoa. Good turn.
Yeah.
Your dice don't even have... Is that a 1 or a 6?
The Force of Will dice, yeah.
Is all the mess a 1 or a 6? I need to know.
It's a 1.
Okay.
Here's a Gifts.
Okay.
Yeah, so the game's over. Like, I stormed off. Like,
if you cannot kill something...
I have 2 dorks now, so it doesn't matter even.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
And you have 1 mana? You have 3 mana?
Yeah. It's like all the way.
So Ed is a trooper, and he's going to try and think about what to do with these piles, but I don't think it matters, right?
I think he, asks me, what piles I should do, and I was like, technically you do these, but it's just and then I'm like, but I'm just going to go, yeah.
Okay.
I said no real words right there and just kind of made noises
I think
for a
everyone
second.
got the feeling. I saw a guy at a big tournament who used a notebook to write down all of his Storm stuff.
That's fine. I feel like you take a lot of pages.
He did. Yeah. But it was easy for me to follow. Like, sometimes when your opponent's storming off, you want to accuse them of cheating.
Yeah, I guess.
And you're like, no, you drew too many cards. Storm's not that. And if they write it all down, it's like,
can't really.
Honestly, I did still accuse him of cheating, even though he had it all written down.
Really?
Yeah, that's just how it goes when you're watching someone storm. Like, you just can't believe that what they're doing is
Sometimes
actually
it's
happening.
confusing. And
Yeah.
like, it's like, wow, you are drawing too many cards. Or wow, you are doing too many spells.
When I was like 10, I was in a tournament at Jester's Court, which is long closed in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're playing Standard, and my opponent had Yawgmoth's Bargain. And he said, I'm going to draw 4 cards. And then he picked up 5 cards. And I said, you didn't draw 4 cards, you drew 5. And he's like, fine, I'll draw 5. And then he drew another card. And I'm still upset. He was a grown-up and I was a kid, so no one listened to me. But I was so pissed. I don't remember the guy's name, but like...
Did you say he was using Yawgmoth's Bargain?
That was in Standard.
Yeah, I forgot. So at one point in time, that was in Standard, yes.
Yeah, I was playing Giant Growth and Wild Dogs, and my opponents had Tolarian Academies and Yawgmoth's Bargains. I didn't do well. All right, this is a game in a format that is illegal and in front of us. Let's talk about this for a second. He's gotten some early licks in with this Goblin guy, and he's threatening. He's got a breeding pull-up.
Yeah.
That threatens very little that you would care about, I don't think.
Veil of Summer is very good against Gifts.
Oh, so this is the Veil of Summer you just read? You mentioned that you kind of saw one of these coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I make some mana, Manamorphose it to 2 blue, 2 red.
Dude, I would have just walked into that Veil of Summer. I was just like clear sailing ahead from that fucking breeding pool, nothing to fear.
Yeah. I like slowly have to play around it and try to find like more rituals, and like I think I get to pieces for like nothing.
So Veil of Summer completely stops your ability to grape shot him.
No, it doesn't stop red spells. Blue and black.
Oh, it's hexproof. Oh, that's weird. It's narrow but good.
Yes.
Yeah. It stops gifts.
Here's my pieces. I get Bolt and Echoing Truth, I think, which is just like...
Nope.
Oh,
Bolt
and BRAID. I think I just like answers board here.
That's fine.
Yeah. There's that, and then I just pass.
Cool.
What an exciting turn.
Most
Traded
of the
like
cards
12 cards for like 2 like little creatures.
Pieces of the Puzzle is a card that, like, I understand not every deck wants it. The card's crazy. Like, just the things it does.
Like, it's 3 mana, look at top 5, take 2. Because you're usually going to take 2 in a deck like that.
That was a disciplined play from Ed to kill your dork instead of put you to 2.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, I can put him to 2. I got a Goblin Guide in my hand. But Ed...
I have a BRAID, though.
Oh.
I had another BRAID. He didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I had like 2 BRAID's Bolt, and I think I have another Bolt in hand. Like, yeah, I just play control for most of this game.
So, sometimes with humans, like, this is a very good matchup until they just turn into mono red control and just wreck you. Even then, I shouldn't have gotten beaten the way I did. All right, here comes a Silundi Visions. Do you want this?
No, I take
Past
Past Flames. It's just like, yeah, Past Flames is just so much better in this situation.
Down to 2.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, do you have me next turn?" I'm like, "I think so." And then,
well,
like,
do you actually have him? Because you have to cast the Past Flames.
Yeah, we were talking it out, and then we like go to the turn, and like you'll see, I cast some spells.
Okay, so you need to make extra. You need to make 1 more mana, most likely.
Yeah. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I think I have 2 rituals in hand or something.
So
Brawl
Ritual. Yeah, that does it. All right, and so Ed will scoop it up to the preponderance of evidence in your graveyard.
And then I tell him, like, I can look at the top 11, and then I was like, oh, here's a grape shot at the top 11.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.